Yo, what's cracking everyone? Ericship 111 here. So yes, this month Forza decided to reveal update 29 a lot earlier on Forza Monthly, and here are all the new cars we will be getting, how you can unlock them, and all the improvements made for the new Xbox Series X. So let's begin with the cars, beginning with the Porsche Singer DLS. So of course, this was the car that was officially teased by Playground Games, and well, we were correct. So for those who aren't familiar with Singer, what they do is take old Porsches, heavily modify them in a reimagined way so that the car still remains its heritage, its classical looks, but with all of the modern technology ranging from the body materials all the way to the engine itself. This model, the DLS, or Dynamics and Lightweighting Study, is certainly one of their best projects yet. Built in collaboration with Williams, one of the key aspects of this car is the engine. Producing 500 brake horsepower from an air-cooled 4-litre flat 6 with a 9,000 RPM redline, this car just sings, no pun intended. And as a brand new car into the Forza franchise, I'm extremely excited to get my hands on this. So to unlock this, all you need to do is complete 50% of the summer season. Number 2, the BMW 850 CSI. Yes, the one we've been asking for, the one that was missing since Forza Horizon 2, and I know it's been in Motorsport 7, but we are just talking about the Horizon lineup, and honestly, what more can I say about this car? It packs a unique, single overhead cam V12, pumping around 380 brake horsepower, which I know for today's standards is quite weak, but then again, this car must have been so smooth to drive, requiring very little effort to get the car moving, and it has quite a respectable 0 to 60 time of under 6 seconds. Oh, I almost forgot, it's got pop-up headlights, which is why the front looks so sleek during the daytime. Now to unlock this, all you need to do is complete 50% of the autumn season. And lastly, number 3, the Mercedes-Benz AMG Hammer Coupe. My goodness, perhaps the fan favourite out of these 3, and honestly, even though this month we only got 3 cars, I will say they are quite neat. Now please correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe this will also be another new car into the Forza franchise, which is great. Producing similar power as the BMW 850 CSI, it does however have 4 less cylinders, giving this car that dirty V8 note that we all love. Also, did you know that the seats on this car are made from Recaro? Certainly something I didn't expect for a car like this, but it's certainly a welcome addition. Anyways, to unlock this, all you need to do is complete a seasonal championship during the spring season. So for those asking, this festival update will arrive a bit later this month on the 19th of November. But now let's quickly dive into the upgrades Playground Games have made in Horizon 4 for the new upcoming Xbox Series X console. So the footage here was taken directly from their live stream, and yes, there will be YouTube compressions that will absolutely destroy the quality of the video shown. However, from what I was able to see immediately, the colors and depth is just so much more pronounced than how it was on the current gen consoles. It really gives a lot more life to the game, which it desperately needed. Now, Mike Brown, the creative director for Horizon 4, stated that the game has been rebuilt and optimized for the new console and will host a bunch of new features that will make your gaming experience essentially cutting edge. Starting with the graphics, the game will run at a smooth 4K at 60 frames per second, which I know some may not necessarily benefit from it, but as games start to move forward to Ultra HD, this will essentially become the norm, much like how HD gaming became the norm on the Xbox 360. Things such as draw distance is much further now, so objects that are miles away can still be seen in a lot of detail. Reflections on vehicles are much more crisp. They have upped the refresh rates on these now so that if you go onto hood cam, all of the reflections won't be how it was on the current gen consoles, where the sky's reflections are at a choppy 30 frames per second, whereas the environment is running at a smooth 60. Car models, Now remember, in the past we discovered that even on the Xbox One X, the car's level of detail while free roaming was nowhere near as good as the car models were in photo mode. This was made evident especially if your car had an engine at the rear. Well, now none of that is an issue, as on the Xbox Series X, both the in-game car model and photo mode car model will share the same amount of detail, which will make a huge difference while playing in-game. Even the mirrors in cockpit view have a full, properly detailed reflection, which is insane, and all on matching frame rates. Also, the shadow have been vastly improved. Have you ever noticed that when you are playing Horizon 4 and you just suddenly stop underneath a shadow, it kind of looks very pixelated and moves across like it's running on a Microsoft PowerPoint presentation? Well, that has also been improved as well, making the world along with everything else feel much more dynamic and vibrant. Honestly, what I have seen, I'm very impressed, and I honestly can't wait to see it for myself. Then of course there are the loading times. Because the new Xbox Series X runs on solid state drives, which are a hard drive that is much faster than what we currently have on the Xbox One, loading to a race, fast traveling, upgrading your cars, rewinding, to even jumping from expansion to expansion is almost a seamless experience now, and there will be no more long waiting times, which I honestly dreaded and actually hindered me from wanting to go on to the different expansions that I have bought because they used to take forever. Basically what I'm saying is that everything which had a long waiting time has been cut down by a significant margin. I will say though, if you are playing on a PC with all of the settings set on the highest resolution, you may probably not notice much of a change, but this rebuilt version of Horizon 4 will be a lot more noticeable on all of you console players out there, and I truly believe it is a significant upgrade. Could it almost feel like a new game? That's for all of us to find out once the consoles get released. So there we have it guys, that is everything that you need to know for update 29. What do you guys think? Do you like the new cars? Do you guys notice any difference in the game of Horizon 4 on the new console? And also, who is getting the new Xbox Series X? Make sure to write it down in the comment section below. I will be, but I won't be getting mine in November, because I missed out on my pre-order. But hopefully, fingers crossed that I might get mine in early December. And if so, I'll definitely be doing Forza Horizon 4 content on the brand new console. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button. That would really help me out. And lastly, if you guys would like to see more Forza Horizon 4 content right here on this channel, make sure to click the subscribe button with notifications turned on. That way you won't ever miss out on another video that goes live. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.